guys, today I'm back with part 2 of the 3 series that I told you I was going to share with you. So today is the kitchen edition. My friend who I'm doing home has a huge kitchen. It's long and narrow, but it's a good width as well. But she have a huge kitchen nook. So in that area is where most of the family gravitate to. And so we're gonna first do some repairs to that area. Well, not really repairs, just changes. So that area was once a dark burnt orange, and it had like a gold chandelier, dark curtains, a dark table, dark chairs, just very dark room. So we wanted to do some changes to it. So she definitely wanted it lightened. So I started with the wall, got the wall painted a very pale light gray. Then we decide that, let's lighten the table and the chairs to brighten this whole room up and to make it more friendly. So I took the chairs from the table and I I should have just chalk painted them. I suggest chalk painting them, but I sprayed them like a semi-gloss spray. Took about 5 cans per chair almost, or 4 at least, and took a lot of time. And every time I thought I was finished, I would bring them inside once they dry, and then I would see other areas that need to be painted that I missed. So it was really a long process. So I suggest chalk painting. The next thing she wanted, she said they always sit at those chairs and they're very hard and uncomfortable. We wanted to pad them. So we went to Joann's, we found some padding, some fabric, some studs, and I decided that I would just build my own padding for these chairs. They turned out really great. I love how they look. So take a look at that. So after the chairs, we decided that we needed to go ahead and paint this table. So my whole idea was to paint the entire table white. But once I got the top sanded down and painted the top, the white was so pretty against that black that we decided to leave the legs black. And it's just so perfect than having a white on white table. So it has this dimension of color, because we did the padding in gray and we left the legs and the trim on the table black and just completely painted the top of the table white, and I really love it. Then we decided, let's do some, she has all kind of paintings and pictures, but all of them match the previous backdrop, and dark colors. So I decided let's do something really airy and friendly and up to date. So we went to IKEA looking for some ideas or something affordable, and found these 3 metal baskets, floral baskets. They were so pretty, and I decided that we would do 2 chrome and 1 white. And I was glad I made that choice instead of 2 white and 1 chrome. And when we brought them back and hung them on the wall, it was a perfect backdrop and centerpiece for behind that table. Take a look and tell me what you think. Okay, so the next thing we had to do was that gold chandelier is very pretty. We don't need to buy a new one. All we need to do is change the color of it. So by being in the kitchen, you know, cooking and steam and oils and things like that was just, you know, it needed degreasing, so I degreased it. And since her kitchen was so huge and she had lots of windows and we can open the door, I decided to go ahead and just spray it by blocking off the ceiling and putting padding down. Just spray it right there in the kitchen. It turned out perfect for me, but I would suggest taking that chandelier down, taking it outside, and then spraying it your color of choice. And my color was silver, and then reinstalling the chandelier. But I did it the simple way, which can be toxic to you if you don't have enough air coming in the room. But I love the way the silver just transformed that chandelier and just made it look so modern and today. Next, we found some curtains. We changed out the curtains, and we got those from Ollie's discount store, and they were just some really thin pattern, but they were good texture, good quality. You get two for I think $7.99 a piece. It might have been $6.99, and I kind of like stapled them into the inside of the wall so that she can just do a tie strap around the window and tie them however she wants to, and they can be like an hourglass shape, and that's how she can let the sunlight in. And we like the curtains. They were like a zebra print pattern, very nice, very cute, and they kind of like a shiny texture. I didn't get a great look, I mean a great close-up on that, so I apologize, but the table turned out nicely. Now this is a home where I'm doing all this work and they're living and actively living in the home. So the owner of this home, she added the placemats and the centerpiece on the table. She wants to help create. So I didn't do too much work in this room because I wanted to leave room for her to put her own special touches in the room how she likes. But what I did wanted to do was make this room a little bit more open instead of so closed in, because it is a nice size space, but having that dark wall did nothing for that space but make it smaller. And I wanted to brighten it up because when the sunlight comes in, you really can see the brightness and you really feel like you're having breakfast on your patio. So I think the room turned out pretty great, and I hope you do too. I love the color of the wall. I love that lightness of the gray, so faint. So it turned out really great. We had the whole entire kitchen painted that way, but I'm only showing you this area because I am not doing anything like to the cabinetries, the stove, refrigerator, or anything like that. I'm only showing you what parts I'm working on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of the video. Part 3, stay tuned. It will be the reveal of the furniture in the living room. But this owner do have a formal dining area, and she wanted a round table. Round tables are so in today, and her room is a perfect square, not quite long enough for a very long 10-foot table. So we decided that because she have a lot of family that comes over, she is the hostess for the family. She is the come-to person. So we wanted something for 10 people to sit, and the only way to get a table for 10 is to get a round table. So she got on Craigslist and she found this wooden table, and it was it's set at seats 8 to 10. And so we got in my truck, we went and picked it up. Not quite finished with this area. I can give you a small sneak preview, but it is not finished. And once we got the table in, I really think this table is a little bit smaller than the seller had said it was. So we might be replacing this table and putting back in the old table that she had and just purchasing new chairs. Okay guys, so that was my episode on part 2 of the home transformation project that I'm working on. And stay tuned, because part 3, which is the living room reveal, is showing you the furniture that we picked out, how I laid everything out, pictures that I created, and decor we selected. So I can't wait to share that part with you, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I try to make them as quickly as possible. But thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate my old ones, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye.